morning. Happy Thursday. I forgot we started this in the middle of the week. Welcome to day 2 of our journal game. So if you guys are ready, let's get ready to play. I am going to start with a candle and a quick sip of some water today, and then we will get started. Let's start by opening up our game book and see what today holds in store for us. So day 2 is settling in. You step further inside. The forest begins to surround you. Notice the ground beneath your feet, the crunch of the leaves, the softness of moss, or the snap of twigs. Notice the opening of the trail ahead. Is it wide and welcoming, narrow and winding, or shifting as you move? Snapshot, sketch or describe the path itself. Okay, so I'm going to set this over here. I'm going to go ahead and pull this back. I'm going to open my journal up, and we are going to do something very similar to this, only we are going to do day 2. So let me go ahead and think about what I want my forest to look like, right? Like that's where we are here. We're just taking like one little step inside though, so we're not really going into it too far. But I think that we're going to be able to see some things. So I have some fun little foresty type trees here. And then I think I'm going to go with some of this DECO still. I think what I might do is use a piece of this and then put like some trees around it. Maybe we'll start at the bottom this time. I think that's what we'll do with this one. Okay, this is going to be pretty easy to do. First thing I am going to do is just kind of measure where I want to cut this, or I might just put it down and then cut it later. I think I'm going to keep the pumpkin theme too. So let's just go ahead and give this a little rip. And then I'll layer it like I did on this side and then just cut it down. I think that'll be the easiest way to do it. And I have a fresh adhesive tape, so I won't have to worry about changing tape today, which will be fantastic. All right, let's do this one first. I think I'm gonna cut it first though, just so I don't have to worry with it too much. Let's go ahead and cut this. And as I'm sitting here doing that, I'm trying to think like what my forest is gonna look like. So if you're playing along and you are doing some decorating, it's okay to kind of pause and go, okay, what do I want my forest to look like? Do I want it to be like I can see the clearing? I kind of said yesterday I thought I'd be able to see the clearing. So do I want to stick with that? Do I want to make it that I'm looking like farther into the forest? What do I want to see, right? So if you need to, this is a great time to close your eyes and just kind of visualize what your forest is going to look like. And then you can come back and finish decorating if you're decorating, or you can just jump into using some really fun descriptive words that will describe what it is that you are trying to accomplish or see. I think if I put this right here, I think we're good. I'm trying to think how far up that went, but I think we're going to be okay. And then you can start writing. Like whenever you're ready, go ahead and start putting it on paper. This is the fun part when you get to like just kind of visualize like what does it look like? What does it mean to you? It could also be that you have had a experience, right? I mean, we're doing this as a game, but you could also recall some experience if you wanted to. Just want to make sure I wasn't supposed to roll the dice today. We roll the dice tomorrow, so we are not rolling the dice today. Okay, we're rolling the dice tomorrow, which is perfectly fine. Just wanted to make sure I didn't miss that part, so I was checking that again. All right, let me just get this little tiny bit over there, corner rounded, and I'm gonna go ahead and put some of these trees on here, and then I'll know exactly where and how I want to write everything. I think I'm going to start with this one over here and make it kind of taller. I don't want to go all the way up the page because I definitely want to leave myself some room to write. So let's just put that one there. And then let's grab this one. And I'm just going to kind of layer him. So we're just going to put him over here. And then I don't want to make it too busy. So then I'm just going to grab some of these smaller pine cones and put them around as well. So we'll just kind of toss these in, sprinkle these in a little bit. Oh, these are tough to get up. I should have grabbed my tweezers. There we go. There we go. I'll put this one right here. Actually, I think that looks pretty good. I don't want it to be too much because I want to leave lots of room for my words. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing as I did yesterday. This is called settling in. So I'm going to write day 2 and then settling in up here at the top. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to turn up the music. It's not really music. It's a live stream of the forest behind me. So I'm going to go ahead and turn that up, and then I'm going to go ahead and write day 2, what that looks like to me. And then as soon as I finish, I will be right back. Okay, so that was pretty fun. Let me grab my marker again and just do a highlight up here. I think I want to use a different color. I think every day I'm going to try and just make it a little bit different. So we're going to use the lighter orange today, just to give it a little something different. So today was day 2, settling in. Here is what I wrote. I take a moment to take a single step into the forest. Immediately, I can feel a transition of calm and a different kind of quiet, one filled with birds, vibrant colors, and soft sounds of nature. I can hear the sound of the leaves falling from the trees and lightly touching the ground. I hear rustling of the leaves as if there might be something or someone deep in the forest. I look down at my feet and notice the loose dirt under them. The view ahead is beautiful. I grab my phone to take a few pictures of all angles. The raccoon is just watching me. All right, friends, that is day 2. I cannot wait to see what your day looks like if you are playing the journal game. Let me know because I would love to see how you're coming along also. And if you aren't playing yet and you are interested, please make sure you let us know. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I will be back tomorrow with day 3. Have a good one. Bye-bye.